so much for going down memory lane with me. Take you back and tell you one of the earlier stages of the Courtesy of Bob phenomenon, one that ranks in the top 10 of the greatest Courtesy of Bob moments of all time. Sean and I were walking home from Fast and Friendly store, which back then was on the 9th Street Southwest in Tremont, and I believe it's still standing there to this day. I'm not quite sure. I haven't been to Massillon in some to really look around Massillon in about 5 years or better. But nonetheless, this is back in about 1989, by the way, when, like I said, in the earlier stages of the Courtesy of Bob phenomenon, ranking, of course, as I said, ranking in one of the top 10 of the greatest Courtesy of Bob moments of all time. We're walking back to the house, of course, on 8th Street there, when Sean, of course, lived in Bapole Lowell, and Grandma Idaho had it, and then I said Aunt Patty and Sean had it back, had the house after they had passed. So like I said, this is back in 1989. We're walking, and I noticed this nice BMX bike sitting in someone's yard, and I'm like, man, that bike is sweet. Sean's like, well, Bobby, it's going to happen. I said, what? He hops on the bike, he says, Courtesy of Bob. He goes, I'll meet you back at the house. About 10-15 minutes later, I finally get back there, and when I get there, Sean has the bike already spray painted. He has all the paddings and stuff ripped off, the bike spray paint. He even took the reflector, kind of broke the front reflector, just that cracked it a little bit, if you will. And needless to say, it was only a moment that Courtesy of Bob could provide. Courtesy of Bob, Sean Courtesy of Bob, that bike, stole it from someone. Someone had lost the bike, and Sean had gained it. And I do believe that Sean had, later in the, after having the bike for a month or two or whatnot, sold it to one of his friends for $5-10, if you will, for some money, for dip or whatever it was that he sold it for. Nonetheless, that was starting to branch into the Gambling Gary Ganiva era. But nonetheless, only a moment that Courtesy of Bob could provide. That bike is mine. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. I'll catch you next time.